Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We're up and running then.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
And it's Lam.
This guy, Roberto Carlos, really is a unique player, Peter.
I don't think anyone would argue with that.
The pace, the power, the set pieces, the way he constantly surged forward.
And a fabulous urgency about everything he does.
That's exactly it.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Ronaldo might just make this. Desai. And it's Lam. Sheshko! He has found the way through. Cross deflected behind for a corner.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
That's the keeper's ball. Norway are looking to go forward now. Nedved. Nedved going face-to-face with his great rival. That is good progress on the left. And that is out of play. Seedorf. First quarter of an hour gone.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Oh, well played, well played. And it's Lam. Lam steaming forward at pace. Lam out of play for a throw. Lam just loves to go forward whenever he can. And it's Cucurella. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Thinks about the shots. Decent chance! It's in! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Roberto Carlos looking for the chance to skim one in from range. Good pressure, determined, intense. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, easy pickings there. Yaya Toure. That's good running with the ball. Seedorf. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he's intervened well there. Now it's Hullet. And it's Nedved. And he's chosen to go back. Haikobe. He's a sharp little ball here. Spread neatly. Seedorf deals with that comfortably.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Hullet. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. And he shoots! And yes, it's there! Norway are back in business. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
We're looking at a different... It's Ronaldinho! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Ronaldinho is offering a wry smile there.
And it's Ronaldinho. Tries one from range! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Lahm. Seedorf plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Steep bullet! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. And this could be the final action of the first half. Nedved goes short. Lovely bit of skill. Nedved. Oh, important interception. And the referee has signalled for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go and they head into the break all square. So, Jim, neither side getting it all their own way so far.
Well, it sets up a very entertaining second half, Peter. Who's going to make the first move, trying to win this, and how they might find a way to sustain good pressure.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. And it's Ronaldinho. It's Ronaldinho! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Now it's Ronaldinho. Seedorf. Seedorf. Looking for the run. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Lahm is looking to influence the game from out wide. Now he's off and running. Ronaldo gets into a good position. Seedorf. Lovely ball and a real chance now. That's a look and place it forward.
Cristiano Ronaldo really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Backward it goes. Kong and Hanoi needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Norway are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra...
Sesko! And that should get the job done. Cristiano Ronaldo needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Nedved. Lahm. Looking to play him in. Now it's Hullet. And here's Roberto Carlos. Good ball, good take. Lahm does well to get it back. Šeško. Great vision. Cristiano Ronaldo. Seedorf receives it in a good position here. Well timed, excellent interception. looking to pass their way up the pitch. Roberto Carlos finding himself in space. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And it's Nedved.
Norway really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Tries to play it through. Van der Sar breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Šeško! He's being urged to shoot. Big chance! Oh, off the bar! Caught offside that time. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence.
Substitution on the field. Number 22.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Mark Cucurella.
A game with so
Number
much to
16.
recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Number 17.
Can he get it through?
Patrick
Pirlo
Vieira.
looking to receive it in space.
Number 8. Hazel Desai. Coming on the field.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Number 41.
Good take, and is he in?
Rice.
Nesta
Number
gets it clear.
Ruud Gullit. Number 3. Rafael
Cafu.
Varane.
Company has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Jordi Alba. Jordi Alba running with the ball. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
So 90 minutes have come and gone. It's going to be extra time. Well, still no winner, Jim.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So a brief break, and then we will be back for more.
Substitution for Norway. Number 16. Philip Lahm.
Into extra time we go.
Coming on to replace him is number 12.
Šeško constantly looking for the ball into the box. Oh no, that was never going to make it. And it's Cruyff. This looks promising. That's tidy. Can he get on the end of this? That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Kong and Hanoi have their second corner now. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Cross flung in towards the middle. Maicon can get it clear. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Nicely aimed pass. Can he spark a counter here? Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Knocks it into space. And he's heaved it away. Cruyff. Rice.
Oh, really well played.
He'll try from distance! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Bale concedes a free kick for that. And he has shown him a yellow card. Company, always a very imposing presence at the back. Bullet. Sheshko. Now, can they get him on? Can he finish? So that was it, the first period of extra time. So neither side able to conjure up a telling moment, and we are where we are. This is the last chance to win it.
Substitution on the field, number 18, Cristiano Ronaldo.
And we're off for the final time.
Number 23.
This really has been thrilling. Both sides going at it, and now for the final act. Cruyff venturing down the left. And it's Cruyff. Oh, that's well spotted. Bale. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And Serginho. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cafu. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Aimed beyond the defence. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? So much time and space. Great chance! Bullet is always looking to... And Cruyff! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Šeško bops him off it and wins back the ball. Pirlo. Cruyff. Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's found a way through. Nesta. Bullet. Cafu. He is just caressing the ball. He's onside. Pirlo. And that is that. There is only one way to decide this now. Well, Jim, what say you after all of this?
Look, I've been in this position myself, and after a gruelling game, you don't want to back down if the manager asks you to take a penalty for fear of appearing weak. You can't let fatigue cloud your judgment.
So after 2 long, inconclusive hours, here we go. It's penalties. So spot kicks imminent. So now 5 brave individuals must step forward. Bullet is over the first kick. And he duly obliges.
Well, so far, so good, Peter.
Cruyff is the next man in the spotlight. And he makes it 1 each. He had to, and he did. Suarez is the second man to step up for his team. And in with absolute accuracy.
It was well disguised. It gave no inkling as to where he was going on that.
Ibrahimovic is second man up. Great penalty, outwitted the keeper.
How confident was that? Backed himself all the way.
Cruyff, the third man up. No! Denied remarkably! Oh, keeper looked very big there.
Gamesmanship or not, Peter, whatever he did worked a treat.
We're on to number 3 here.
I think he instinctively knew the keeper was going to move.
Kong and Hanoi are looking to him to tie things up. Pings it into the bottom corner.
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver.
Pirlo is the fourth man to step up.
Yeah, looked so confident as well. The keeper's notes didn't help him then. We're talking about a pressure penalty.
No! Saved it! And their fate is sealed. So it has... Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We are just getting started. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Oh, he's taken it. Might be dangerous. Takes a shot! It's there!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Norway are already... And he shoots! And he's stuck it away! They're level in a trice!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
He just absolutely speared that in. Getting up there! In he goes again! That's a fair try, but just off target.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
And it's Ronaldinho. Oh, nicely intercepted. Nedved charging forward, the ball at his feet. Lahm goes for the shot! Lacking in accuracy.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Nesta. Vieira. Now Ronaldinho. And it's Seedorf. Lahm crosses it in. Defending of the desperate variety.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And he's managed to get rid. And now they can spring out of defence. Ronaldo going after that. And it's Ronaldinho. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Good running, strong and purposeful. Nicely weighted ball. Vieira has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Lahm. Oh, this is a terrific run. Toure did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Couldn't squeeze it through. Pull it. And this is Ronaldo. Pull it. He has a look up. It's a quick ball upfield.
There's no respite if you're being chased down like this.
Roberto Carlos. Seedorf charging forward, the ball at his feet. Foot in. The ball has bounced loose now. Tries to cross.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ronaldo gets on his bike and on the move. Now that looks a decent ball. Look at the space here. Seedorf! And it's in! And they've got their lead back. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
Kong and Hanoi leading now. And it's Seedorf. Kong and Hanoi heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Aimed beyond the defence. Stood up well to him there. Oh, easy pickings there. Kukurea. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Knocks it into space. Driven in. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. Not the most accurate pass. And he was alert to it. It's just beyond his reach. Company. Passing is crisp and sharp. Nedved.
2 added minutes have been indicated.
And here's Nedved. Looking to play him in. And that is a little undercooked. Sheshko can be a real threat inside the box. It's run loose here. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Quick look at his watch and the referee whistles for half-time. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Kong and Hanoi are leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Ronaldinho. Oh, well played, well played. And it's been hooked away. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And he's quick to return it. Now it's Ronaldinho. And it's Seedorf. Kukurea. Good take, and is he in? And it's made its way. Chance, surely! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Pinches it off him. Oh, there's a probing ball. Roberto Carlos going forward. And Hullet! Too close for comfort. Nesta. Norway are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Seedorf stood his ground strongly. Well, that pass isn't the best. And it's Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos, renowned for his long-range shooting. Seedorf. Sheshko.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
That's a shade optimistic. Van der Sar punts it upfield. Cristiano Ronaldo under intense pressure. Yeah, but shoots! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Ferdinand clears without hesitation. Kukurea picks it up out wide. Seedorf. Looking for a runner. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
That's an imaginative pass. Oh, well played.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And this is Ronaldo. Nedved looking for the run, and that could set him on his way. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, he'd love to have another go at that.
Cristiano Ronaldo absolutely knew he could ill afford to miss that.
Substitution on the field, number 18.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 16, Philip Lahm. Number 24,
Succumbs to the pressure.
Marc
Toure
Cucurella.
with the challenge, and he
Number
has given away a
22,
free kick.
Ronaldinho. Number 20, Clarence Seedorf.
Company,
Number 2, Alessandro Nesta.
and it's Jordi
Coming
Alba.
on the field,
Jordi Alba
Number
scooting
23.
forward.
Luis Suarez. Number 7,
Elects to cross.
Cahoon.
No messing about, just bludgeoned
Jordi
away.
Alba. Number 14,
Company
Eden Hazard. Number 41,
tries to play it
Declan
through.
Rice.
Cafu.
Number 19,
Oh, good effort. And yes, it's there! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
It's Luis Suarez! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply and that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. This looks promising. Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Good ball, good take. Nice interception, well timed. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Ronaldinho makes a dash for it. Well, Giuseppe Bergomi really is a cultured player, is he not, Jim? With a little bit of menace in the mix too.
Yeah, we all know him as a right-back, Peter, of course, but he has the flexibility, versatility, the confidence and the composure to play centrally too. He's even been known to play as a sweeper at times. No one did so.
Chance, surely! He's delivered all right! The first significant strike. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
So, a breakthrough already. And this is Cruyff. Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Norway looking to get level. A formality, we're level. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
A picture of confidence, that was never missing.
Number 9.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. Ronaldinho. Takes a shot! Ambitious, but just off target.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Roberto Carlos, with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. And here's Hullet.
Oh, really well played.
Hullet charging forward, the ball at his feet. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Ronaldinho. That has ended up in no man's land. And it's Cruyff. Can he get it through? Vieira. Šeško succumbs to the pressure. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Company. And it's Lam. Desai. He won't be happy with that one. Plays a sharp little ball here. He's onside. Great vision. Great chance!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldinho. Pull it. Norway do have a chance to counter here. Seedorf. And here's Cruyff. And the shot! Goal! Norway! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Norway leading now.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
The ball's gone astray. Šeško dominates aerially so often. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Kongan Hanoi clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Yaya Toure. And it's Hullet. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Cristiano Ronaldo. Done delicately. Now that's well seen too. Roberto Carlos. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's a throw. Lahm. Oh, that's nice. It's a really well-measured ball, and he's made sure that's not getting through. And the referee has signalled for half-time. So engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. The midway point of the game.
Well, I've been left almost breathless here, Peter. This is frantic stuff. 45 minutes just seem to fly by. Here's hoping both teams can maintain this level.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Kongan Hanoi can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And it's Ronaldinho. That's really well manoeuvred. And he can thump it away. And he's gone looking for safety. That has not gone well. Lahm is one whose deliveries we all know about. Can he get on the end of this? And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Šeško. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Chance! They've got to be quick to recover this. And that is well cleared. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Seedorf gets a foot in here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and tries a shot! It's in! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Chance for a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Substitution on the field. Number 22.
Corner number 3 coming up.
Ronaldinho. Number 24.
Cruyff moves short.
Correa. Number 20. Clarence Seedorf. Coming on the
Norway
field.
have the chance to
Number
go the other
4.
way.
Johan Cruyff.
And
Number
it's
5.
Bale.
Jordi Alba.
Pull it.
Number 41.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Declan Rice.
Kong and Hanoi perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind.
And this is Ronaldo. And one more try! Same again, same outcome.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Substitution on the field. Number 16.
Kong and Hanoi get their 4th corner.
Number 18.
Van der Sar gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
Number 7.
And now they can spring out of defence.
Number 13. Samuel Eto'o.
Pull it. Just about up to 75 minutes. Ambitious ball here. Pullet wants to run onto this. And it's Bale. Pirlo. And that pass just didn't quite work.
Norway clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Jordi Alba. Jordi Alba gets on his bike and on the move. Lovely feet.
That was lovely, that.
Brilliantly cut out. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cruyff.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
So we have movement on both benches. Nedved getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
3. Rafael Varane.
Threads one in. Rice is onto this. Cross into the box. And he's there to clear it.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly. Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
Cafu plays it short. Jordi
There
Alba.
will be 3 minutes at a time.
Oh, it's come loose. Well-timed, excellent interception. Nedved, Norway are looking to break at pace. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Nothing in it still. We move to extra time. So, that was the second half.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
So here we go then, extra time is coming up.
Substitution on the field. Number 30, Benjamin Sesko.
Into extra time we go.
To replace him is number 19, Ruud
Eto'o.
Gullit.
Maicon is there to clear. Eto'o unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Maicon plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Company. And it's Jordi Alba. Jordi Alba tries to pass it through. Eto'o gets flagged offside. Played into space. Desai is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Oh, that's neat. He's picked his way through. Played in.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, important interception. The pass has gone astray. Rice. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Pirlo. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Serginho. That's been cut out, well played. Jordi Alba. So just 15 minutes still to come. So neither side able to conjure up a telling moment, and we are where we are. This is the last chance to win it. Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? Well, this really has been an epic encounter, and there are some tired limbs out there. How much more can the players give? Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range.
It's not a good idea in affording free kicks in these positions.
Number 15, Patrick Vieira.
Pirlo! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Ball swung in.
That's good defensive concentration.
And this is Ibrahimovic. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Bergomi gets over and intercepts. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide. Pullet has got himself a free kick. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, Jim, there's only one reason that he would be sent off there. It is the denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, I suppose the other choice, Peter, would have been to let your opponent score, so he had no other option.
And this is Bale. Nedved, and he is dashing away. It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. Oh, the protests are futile. The decision is made. Late drama. The keeper doing his best to put him off. Goal! Norway! Not much more than a formality.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
Norway now on the verge of victory, save for a few potentially hectic final moments.
It looks to be the correct call, Peter, and in the circumstances it really had to be.
Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Company is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. And he's quick to snatch it back. Rafael Varane. Try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. No way through. He's found a way through. It's Bale! It's a goal! And this is getting better and better. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Kong and Hanoi played more than a part in what has been a very exciting... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Things already rolling.
Norway really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Ferdinand cuts it out. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Threads one in. Roberto Carlos picks it up out wide. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That's an imaginative pass. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now then, this man really is a legend, perhaps the legend, a revolution. Tries a shot! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Roberto Carlos. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Great vision. And this is Ronaldo. That'll be a corner. Norway with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Cruyff plays it short. Oh, that's neat. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Cruyff. Seedorf with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Shoots! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Seedorf really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 2 then. Cruyff goes short. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And now they can spring out of defence. That is a great pick out. He has found the way, and he shoots! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. They've scored! And we have liftoff! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
And that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Norway are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, balls over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Pullet unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. It's just beyond his reach. Seedorf. He's looking wide. Jordi Alba providing an outlet on that flank. Roberto Carlos tries to clear. Looking for options for movement. Nesta can clear it away. Quality ball. Just eases him off the ball. And it's Lam. Tries to play it through. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. Now the cross. And that has been knocked clear. Cristiano Ronaldo gets it away. Ronaldinho. It's a good spell of possession, this. It's anyone's ball now. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Now it's Cruyff. Engages and forces him off the ball. Looking for the run. Kings in a towering header. Oh, off the bar. And he's there to belt it away. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. And it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
OK, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Kong and Hanoi have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Kong and Hanoi leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Lam.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Nesta is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Played in. He's rising! And it's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Kong and Hanoi are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So that's 2 now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it. Kong and Hanoi are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Yaya Toure. Now Cruyff. Norway are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Can he spark a counter here? And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Norway can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Ronaldinho! Ambitious, but just off target.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Substitution on the field, number 20.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
22, Ronaldinho, coming on the field.
Front-footed pressing going on
number
here.
41, Declan Rice.
Lam.
Number 4, Johan
He's a
Cruyff.
sharp little ball here, and he's definitely onside. He's having a shot! And that's a good finish. How very smart. He just got it right.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Norway cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Luis Suarez. He's shifting through the gears. It's Luis Suarez! That's a fair try, but just off target.
Suarez has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Kong and Hanoi suddenly appear frail.
Yes, from comfort zone to a stage of uncertainty, perhaps, and they can't drift into a carelessness or...
Luis Suarez! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Company. He is through here.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Jordi Alba. And it's Lahm. And it's Cruyff. This looks promising. Bergomi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Seedorf can see things others simply cannot. Ibrahimovic. Chance, surely! And no mistake. They have stolen level at the last.
The goal scored for Norway.
A momentary lapse
After
mercilessly
87 minutes
exploited.
in.
They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Substitution on the field. Number 13.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. So all square with almost no time remaining.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which augurs well if this goes to extra time. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
There will be 3
Oh,
minutes
good read.
at a time.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the number on the board is 3.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Vieira. Rice.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
90 minutes done then, but that is not the end of it. Well, still no winner, Jim.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So no winner at full time. We will be going the distance.
Substitution on the field. Number 8.
90 minutes gone and nothing between them still.
Number 3.
Kong and Hanoi pay the price for failing to close out the match in normal time. Can they avoid the same fate here, where the consequences are still more serious? Pirlo gets into a good position. And he's in on goal. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He's picked his way through. Deftly away. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Pirlo.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Vieira. And here's Suarez. And the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Lovely bit of skill. Serginho did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And this is Luis Suarez. He's had a shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! He lifts the roof! A game of margins! A game of thrills! This might just do it! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
Substitution on the field. Number 2, Alessandro.
So there's the whistle, and we will have a brief break.
This is the moment
The teams then separated by just one significant moment. How telling will that be? The next 15 minutes will decide. Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? This really has been thrilling. Both sides going at it, and now for the final act. Nice interception, well timed. And that is well cleared. Haikobe. Ferdinand. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack.
Well spotted.
And this is Bale. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he's got a shot. And a shot! And a truly agonising miss.
Well, that's the response the crowd were looking for, Peter, and it's applause all round us here.
Can he get on the end of this? And this is Ronaldo. Nedved.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And this is Cruyff. And Cruyff! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Michael. Company produces the perfect tackle there. And here's Ibrahimovic. Vieira concedes a free kick for that. And it's Maicon. Kong and Hanoi close now to seeing this one through to the end. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, some of the players here are letting their emotions get the better of them. They do have to be careful. This must not be inflamed any further. Brilliant save from Buffon! Vieira, challenged just a bit on the firm side. And time is up. Kong and Hanoi have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. Well, how will we look back on that?
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a game of football, but I actually found it very enjoyable. A game that was constantly on the edge as both sides went full pelt trying to win this. A throwback to games gone by.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.